Hey guys, this is Marie and I'm back with another video, and this video is going to be how to clean a leopard gecko tank plus name review. So let's get started. So in this video, I will be showing you and talking to you a little bit about how to clean a leopard gecko tank plus the name review of my leopard gecko. So let's go ahead and get into it. Now as you guys can see at the top of this video is going to be all about leopard geckos, tanks, and also name review. So here we go. Now as you guys can see here is my 20-gallon long terrarium tank, and this was a kit from PetSmart. It came with the 20-gallon long glass terrarium tank. It came with this screen lid. It came with this beautiful background that looks like a desert theme with some mountains. It came with this little carpet right here that looks like little rocks, and it's super nice and cute. This is actually a rechangeable carpet, so you can actually take it out when it gets too dirty and just buy a new one at PetSmart. They have two themes. One is like this one, and then they have another one that's green, but I'm not sure of the design of it. So that's pretty nice, where if it gets too dirty and disgusting, you can just take it out and replace it, and then you have a brand new carpet in here. So I absolutely love that. It also came with two thermometers, one on the left and one on the right that I put, and one on the left side is the cool side, and then the one on the right is my heat side, warm side. It did also come with two dishes, kind of like that one, but I just use one, and that one is the water dish. I just don't use the other one. He just doesn't really use it if I do put food in it, so I decided just to keep it out so he'll have more room to roam around and stuff. The next thing that came with the tank is the corner cave on the right side that I absolutely love. I think it's the best thing that they ever did come with this kit. He absolutely loves it. It is one of his favorite caves at all times. He's always in it, hanging out and sleeping in it. So if you guys are looking for a good cave for your leopard gecko or any kind of reptile, definitely check that out. I'm not sure if they do sell them separate, but they do come with the kit if you do get a kit. So I'm not sure, but you could probably just check out PetSmart or even Petco to see if they do have them outside of the kits. The next thing that it came with was these two lamps that you see on top. One on the left side is actually the light that you can see right now, and the only time that I use this light is when I am filming or when I am feeding him. So that is the only time that I do turn on this light. The one on the right side is actually the heat lamp. And this is the only time that I use this, is usually in the morning time when I'm getting ready for work. I turn it on for about 10 minutes just to get a little bit more toasty and warm in there, and then I turn it off, and then that is the only time I use it in the morning time, once a day. So those are pretty nice if you do need them. A lot of people do not like them, but I don't use it very often. Like I said, I just use it once a day. And for those two reasons that I said that I do use them. So it comes in handy if you do need them for any reason. Other than that, that is pretty much it that came with this tank. The other items that you see in here that I did not mention is the ones that I actually just bought separate. The first thing is this little other cave that is super big, and he would definitely have this for a super long time. Especially he can grow into this cave, because this cave is huge. It's a lot bigger and open up than the one that you see on the right side. So he can go into this one and just if he wants to shed or just hang out, and he uses it for something else. He don't go into very often, but we will show you in a little bit when I start cleaning the tank what he uses it for. It's a nice cave. I absolutely like it because you can actually separate it and take it off the top, and so you just have the bottom, and you can see where you can just pop it off real easily. And I like that. So it's nice where if I need to clean it or do anything with it, it's so easy to do it that way than just having a whole cave connect together. So I like that. The next thing is his little dish right here. I got that on Amazon. It's a 2-pack on Amazon, and I use those for the mealworms so they don't get out. And I just put like a few extra in there at nighttime for him with some calcium. So you just usually just see the calcium right there now. And then so I just use that for that, and they're really really nice. I like them. So it looks like he has been using it. It took him probably about 2 days to actually use the thing, to get used to it and to see that there was mealworms inside of it, but he likes it now. He uses it every day. So I'm not sure when he actually goes in there. Probably in the middle of the night when I'm sleeping, he'll go in there and eat his little mealworms. So I like that. And I forgot how much it was for 2-pack on Amazon. Just look up mealworm bowls or something like that, and you'll pop up with a 2-pack. So it's pretty nice that I got a 2-pack. So if I have to put a little extra in here for any reason, I have that other backup one. So it's really nice. Also, the last thing that I got in here was that little plant that you see in the back corner on the right. That is just an extra plant that I had from my hermit crabs that I don't really use. So I figured it'd be nice just to put something right there that's green and natural. And then he can climb up there and hide behind there if he really wanted to. So that is pretty much all the items that came with this tank. So now I'm going to go ahead and just start taking everything out and just show you what my routine is and how I clean everything. And then you guys will be able to see my leopard gecko. And towards the end of the video, I will be telling you guys the name of my leopard gecko. So stay tuned for that. So let's go ahead and start taking everything out of this tank. Alright guys, so I got most of the stuff out, but I just want to quick show you that the leopard gecko is peeking through. So I just want to show you guys real quick. There he is, so cute. And you can see how much room there is inside of the cave. So that is what he looks like. So I just wanted to show you real quick him peeking out looking to see what I'm doing. So there he is. So cute. Alright, so now I want to show you, remember I mentioned this cave right here, and so when I first got him, when he uses the bathroom, he was actually using this cave to use the bathroom. He would just walk up here and just kind of like do his bathroom on the cave. Then when I got this cave, I noticed that he was not using the bathroom on this anymore. So I was trying to figure out where was he using the bathroom at, because I didn't see anything. So one day I end up lifting up this lid of this and I found some presents. La la. He's actually using this cave for his bathroom. I could not believe it. It was so crazy. So I know this is kind of disgusting, so if you don't like this, just fast forward a little bit. But this is where he uses his bathroom and his poops and pees. So if you ever want to know what leopard gecko pee and poop looks like, this is what it looks like. Because I actually never knew what it looked like until I actually had to look it up on YouTube to figure it out. And then when I actually seen it in person when he did it, then I knew this is what it was. So this is actually his bathroom now. It's kind of strange. I don't know if all leopard geckos do this, but mine does it. So, I mean, whatever floats his boat, I guess, and whatever is easier for him to use the bathroom in private and in the dark, I guess if he likes that, well, I'll let him do it. So I definitely have to completely take this out and clean it. So I'm glad that this cave actually comes apart like this. Especially when he uses the bathroom in here, it's easier for me to clean it. So I just want to show you guys this. I think in my last update video of him, I forgot to mention of where he uses the bathroom and even showed it to you. So I wanted to make sure to show you guys in this video. So, yep, this is where he uses the bathroom at. So I figured I would just show you guys real quick. So I'm going to go ahead and finish taking everything out, and then I will be back. Okay, so as you guys can see here, I got everything out of the tank except the carpet. And here is my cute little leopard gecko. He's just kind of hanging out. So that's what he looks like now. He's getting super plump and his tail is looking so nice and plumped like it's supposed to be. And he's so cute. Also, I wanted to show you guys that another thing did come with this kit. So this little hook thing, I hook it on this metal rack to hang it up on here. So when I do open his lid, I can put the light still here so I can see inside of it. So that was the other thing that actually came with it. I forgot to show you guys, but it's really super handy. I like it because I can just hang it on here and hang it from, you know, the metal part, and then I could just do what I need to do, and I just take it off when I'm done. So it's really nice. But this is what the tank looks like when it is super empty. It looks so much bigger when I don't have anything in there. So it's crazy how when you start filling the tank up, that looks like it's so smaller than what it is. But this is what he looks like. He's getting super big, super cute. I'll give you guys a little close-up look. So here he is. Hey, buddy. Hey. That is the little sound that I do. I learned on another YouTube video that you can do like a certain sound for them to get used to you and to recognize that is you and stuff like that. So that is the noise that I showed and taught him when he was a little bit baby when I got him. Look at him stretching. Look how so cute. Hey, buddy. He's so cute. He's getting big. Super big. He's just hanging out, looking around. Hey, buddy. Yep. So that is what he looks like. His color actually came in really nice since the first day I actually got him. So he's more like a black spotted with the yellow on him. So he looks so cute and adorable. But that was what he looks like now. He's getting so big. Nice and plump. Looks like he's super healthy and happy and stuff, so I'm so glad. He has changed so much since I have gotten him. But this is what he looks like. You can start moving around more. Hey! Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hi. Oh, you're gonna come over here. You're gonna say hi to everybody. Hello. Hello. Here's a closer look of him. Hey. Back up the camera a little bit. Hey, buddy. Oh, you're leaving. So that is pretty much what he looks like now. Super cute. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and just start cleaning everything. So the first thing I'm going to clean is this carpet. Now I did mention that you can take it out and replace it, but I ended up forgetting to buy one at PetSmart the last time I went. So what I'm gonna do is, this side is super clean as you guys can see, and this side is kind of dirty because this is his calcium. This is the only thing I do not like about this calcium is when you feed him, it gets super dirty and it gets all over the carpet and it's so hard to clean up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna get a wet rag and kind of like soak it down to see if I can get some of that up to make it look a little bit more decent until I go to the store again to get a new one. But other than that, that is the only section of the tank that's kind of super dirty. But most of the time, if it gets too dirty, then I will change it. But I end up forgetting, so I'm just going to go ahead and try to wipe it down as much as I can just to get it nice and super clean for him this time around. But this is what the carpet looks like up close. Like I said, this is all of the calcium, so it's crazy. And here is the Leopard Gecko trying to get out. being silly. Alright, so let me grab my wet towel and then I'll be back. Alright, so I just got my wet washcloth. I try to damp it as much as I could, soak it down, and then I usually just put it in here and try to wipe it a little bit. Usually it works pretty well. It's not as bad as it did the very first time that I was feeding him and it got all over the place. So this is probably the second time since I've had him that I changed the carpet in here. So this is actually the second one. So I don't change it very often. So it doesn't get as dirty as you would think it would. But as you guys can see, it's coming up real nice. So it's pretty awesome where I can probably keep it just a little bit longer until next time. This is just bedding from the mealworms and waxworms, so I'm going to try to pick that up while I'm wiping it down. Alright, buddy, you gotta scooch over so I can finish. I usually just leave them in here when I'm cleaning this. I don't usually take them out. The only time I do take them out is when I do replace the carpet. I just put them into another container and then I just clean and remove this and then I put them back. So, but since I'm just wiping it out, I'm not gonna remove him. I'm just gonna let him do his little thing. But you can see the difference from me just wetting the rag and then putting it in there and soaking it up and wiping it. It looks like it's brand new, so it's really nice and it's super easy. Get some more of these little pieces. Alright, so we're almost done and then we'll just move on to the next thing. Alright, so that was super easy. Get all this. And the carpet does kind of move. It's not like sealed down or anything. But since he's not on this side, I wanted to go ahead and show you guys real quick. This is where the heat pad is, under heater pad. So it's right here. I got this on Amazon and it's plugged into a what's it called? It stays at the temperature that it's supposed to be. I can't think of the exact word of it. So I have it set at a certain temperature, and when it hits that temperature, it stays there, and then if it ever drops down, it'll turn back on to make sure it heats up at that temperature. So super nice. So far it works really well. I don't have any problems. I probably do like a video, like a reveal, or like a review video of it if you want me to, but other than that, it's pretty simple. It did come with this little thing that I just keep under here, so it keeps the temperature. This is the temperature thing where it keeps up the heat mat, and it's super warm, so it's really nice. And then that is the cord that it is from the bottom, so I just taped it up on the side, and so that's what that looks like. So I'll go ahead and just put that back down, and it doesn't move as much. I can go like this and move it if I need to, but other than that, it's pretty simple. So, all right, so now since we got our carpet super clean and nice, and the leopard gecko is trying to go back to the desert. So here's what this looks like. So next thing I'm gonna do is go ahead and clean out his water dish and put some nice fresh water back into that and put that back into his tank. Okay, so I wiped out his water bowl. This is what it looks like. Super nice, super big. It's big enough for him just to go in there and get a drink of water or do whatever he wants to do. So we're gonna put that in the corner before he actually gets into the corner. So put that back over there. So that's what it looks like. And then I'm going to grab the bottle of water real quick. Let me scooch over. Alright, so the water, oh, he's looking for water. What up, buddy? There you go. Alright, So the only thing I use is water, bottled water. This is just Walmart brand. And I just use warm water. I don't get the water from out of the refrigerator when it's cold. I just use this from my pantry. So that's what I do. I just fill it up and give him some nice fresh water. And then that's what it looks like so far. So go ahead and clean out his poopy cave next and then put that back in here. Alright, so I cleaned his little poopy cave. What I do is just run very hot water underneath it and then kind of scrub a little bit. It's still kind of like stained from him, so it's not going to come all the way off, but I get most of it off where it looks a little decent. So when he goes back in there to use it, it doesn't stink and smell. So that is pretty much what that looks like. So that is super done. And then we're going to move on to cleaning this glass. I don't clean the glass very often, but it is kind of dirty, as you guys can see. So I usually just take a wet little paper towel and just rub all over it, and then I just dry it with a dry paper towel. I don't use any chemicals, glass cleaner, or anything like that. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. All right, so I got the glass nice and clean. There's still some kind of buildup right there. I don't know what that is, but it won't come off. But it's still wiped down and clean and nice. And then the only other thing I'm going to do is this part right here where the screen lid like goes into here, but this part is like a little dusty. So I just wipe it off with the whole damp towel just to get all the dust off. So that's pretty much the only thing I do with that. So that's pretty much done. Alright, so that's super clean. Alright, and then the next thing, I will put his lid back on his cave. So we'll go ahead and do that. So here is the top part. So I'll put that back on. So that's what that does. So it's pretty easy. You can take it off and on. So it's pretty simple. So that is nice and clean for him to use again. And he's just hanging out over here in the corner. If you hear a dog toy, that is just Max playing in the background, so just excuse that. But this is what it looks like so far. It's not a really deep clean, but it's a deep clean enough where it keeps up until the next time that I come in and clean it again. But you can see a whole difference between the carpet. Like, the carpet is so much different from having all that calcium stuck on there, and then just literally me taking a nice warm towel and soaking it down and wiping it off, and it just comes off real easily. So super nice like that. But alright, now we'll just go ahead and put the rest of the stuff in. But before I do that, while he's out, I want to go ahead and tell you guys his name reveal. So his name reveal is Hatchie. So Hatchie is a movie that is a dog movie that I've seen, and I will show it to you in a second, but it's about kind of like the short story is that this dog, known his owner was a guy, and he would follow him every single day to the train station, and then the certain time he will meet him back at the train station, and then down the line his owner ended up dying, and he couldn't understand why he was not coming off the train or not meeting him at the train and stuff like that. So instead of living at the house with the child and with the guy's wife, he ended up living at the train station. There was like a little sit down area where he would just sit and wait for his owner. So that's kind of like the story of the movie. I will show it to you guys in a second. But I do like the name Hatchie, and I thought it was a perfect name. I mean, the dog was a boy dog, and I'm not exactly still sure what the leopard gecko is. I don't know if he is a male or female, and I still haven't able to get the chance to kind of fully look. I looked kind of a glance a little bit, but I couldn't tell anything. So I'm not really sure how big he's going to have to get for me to actually notice. But I felt so bad that I have had him for this long and he just doesn't have a name. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and name him and we'll just go from there when I ever do find out if he's a male or female. Now, if I do find out he is a female, I do have a female name for him. So I would have that if he becomes a female. But right now, I call him a him, and his name is Hatchie. So I thought that was a cute little name. It's Hachi is how you spell it. So it's a cute little name. And so this is Hatchie. So I thought it fit him really well. And it's just a cute little name for him. And I'm just so glad that I actually have a name for him now, because he has not had a name in a super long time. So I really did want to give him a name. So that is his name reveal. So I'm going to go ahead and get that movie to show you guys real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, so here is the movie. This is what it looks like, and there's the dog, and it's called Hatchie. So I don't know if you guys seen this movie, but if you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. It is such a awesome movie, and towards the end you will cry because it is so sad. About the dog and stuff like that. And I don't want to give out like the whole movie of it, but towards the end, him living at the train station, the dog ended up dying at the train station when he got older. So it was so sad, but it's an absolutely wonderful 100% movie. Definitely pick it up. I think I got this at Walmart a long time ago. So definitely check it out. It's an absolutely wonderful movie. Something to watch and definitely recommended. So, but that is how he got his name. So my leopard gecko's name is Hatchie. So everybody meet Hatchie. So that is his name. Alright, so let's go ahead and finish this up and get everything back in here, and then I will show you everything when it's all finished. Alright guys, so here is what the tank looks like after I completely cleaned it out and got everything nice and cleaned, and everything is good to go for him. Hatchie is back into his cave, as you guys can see right there in the corner. That's the main heat that is on that side, so he usually lays right there in the corner. So there he is, just back there in the corner hanging out in his spot. So we got a nice super clean cave for him to go back into, use his bathroom in. And then we have his fresh water, nice clean carpet, his cave and plant, and then his worm bowl and his calcium bowl. So that is pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please give this video a big thumbs up, comment down below, and definitely don't forget to subscribe to my channel to see more. Until next time, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!